everyone, this is Lydia from Dragonfly Gardens, and it's been a while since I've done a garden video, like the whole entire yard. And the onions are doing really well. I still haven't planted the ones that I had inside, and I'm probably not going to, but they're doing really well, and I'm so excited about that. So let's check out these potatoes. So here you can see the potatoes, and they are getting really big. They're also starting to blossom out, which is really great. And I do have nasturtiums around some of the areas, like there's one there, and there's some other ones. And yes, beans are down in there, but it's hard to see. But they are doing really great. So I'm so excited about this garden bed. It's doing really great. And the sunflowers on the end are also doing really well. So here in this bed where I have the okra, which you can see right there, is doing really well. Some of it is. I have some chives from last year. That one little heart-shaped leaf is a sunflower. And I have some nasturtiums going around the edges. But I did have to replant the cantaloupe seeds and 2 of the watermelon seeds. The curry is doing really well on the other side. It's like that plant right there in the middle of the fence. And so this one is also doing really well, except for the watermelon and cantaloupe, which I did replant the seeds. And these buckets on the end, I did added some soil. We got soil today, and I re-added some more soil and redid the bored seeds in those. So here the echinacea and the calendula is still doing really great, which I'm so excited. You probably can't see way up here, but they are all doing really well. I need to bend down there and get the one things out that's not supposed to be, but I'm excited. So here in the tomato bed, let me come over here to this other side. I went ahead and planted out the other 2 tomato plants that I had to start all over. These are red brandywines and Cherokee purples. And I'm going to remove this clary sage because it's taking up space for my sweet potatoes, which will be going in here. And as you can see, all along the outside, not so much over here, but over there, the nasturtiums did really well. And I thought I had another cantaloupe. I don't know what happened to it, but that's okay. One's fine. And again, a bunch of little green plants, which some of those will lose because I will be planting sweet potatoes in this bed. They're on their way. So the blackberries, I am so excited how well they're doing. They are just blooming so beautifully and just doing really well. On this one here is my first producer, and you can see it already has a lot of the blooms had already turned into the berries. Some of those died, but it's doing really well. And even this one down here is doing really well. I'm so excited. My elderberry plant is still doing really nice. I'm so excited about that. And then over here, this raspberry is hanging on. That's the most important thing. Still won't get a lot, but it's better than nothing. So my grapevine, I found out that I need to up-pot this, and I will in the dormant season for this. But it does have one cluster of, where is it? Right there. So at least I'll have one cluster, maybe a few more of grapes. But it's not dead. That's the most important thing. So one thing I'm really excited about, I went to the Inlet Culinary Garden store last Tuesday, and I bought some herbs. But these are still doing really well. This is the toothache plant. I just planted seeds in that today. And then I just, again, I hope these little green specks are not weeds coming up, but they're actually what they're supposed to be. I check them all the time to see what is growing, because remember last summer they turned out all to be weeds. That is a German chamomile. Tarragon's new. That's milk thistle I planted. This one I'm still hoping for something. Some of these down here I planted later, but I might have to redo the seeds, and I need to do that like ASAP, because you know they have like a certain window of time to go. Sage, bronze fennel, nothing there except little green babies, so hopefully little green babies. Stevia, dill's down in there, red clover. I'm not real sure what that is. I think it's oregano. But see down here where I planted a little bit later, I still don't see anything. So I think I need to redo the seeds, but some of these I don't know what I planted because they didn't have a tag. This is new. This is new. I don't know. Here lately I'm having to buy rosemary all the time. That's new. More chamomile. Some more little babies. There's some babies down in there. And the cilantro is going into its seed time because, you know, cilantro is a cold winter plant. So it's gonna have coriander seeds. Some more chamomile. More chamomile. Chamomile. The mints always do really great. That's plantain. More that's lemon verbena. And a patchouli. And of course down here is motherwort. This is marshmallow, and I don't know if that's coming up, but lemon balm. And then let's go up front. So here where I planted a bunch of the sunflower seeds, I'm not really sure what's going on. It's been kind of shaded out, and I really should have moved all of these oak leaves. But that's chicory, and I'm not really sure what the other green stuff is. I looked it up before and I can't remember. So I might have to redo all of these seeds again, and that will be on my next day off, which will be Thursday. So all of this, where it looks like weeds, it says it's germander, which I think is a herbal plant. And if it is, on Thursday I'm going to harvest all of this. And then look, I did the plant ID app 3 times, and it says it's a Japanese honeysuckle, which I have wanted for a really long time. So excited to have. It's starting to rain on me. And then I planted some more flowers. That's zinnias. This is Sweet Williams. I have a dianthus and with the pansies. Cordyceps. I planted phlox. More cordyceps. When these pansies go out, I'm gonna plant some other seeds. And then over here I planted phlox in the little one, and with this one, 4 o'clocks I planted in there, and Love in the Mist is planted in here. Thanks you guys so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.